All right, guys. So let's go over a little bit about who I am, what this course is, and the syllabus. All right. So what is this course? This is going to be Econ 2301 or macroeconomics. And what you're going to be able to do by the end of this course is you're going to be able to look at something in the economy and understand what's going on. So more specifically, we're going to do an analysis of the economy as a whole, including the measurement and determination of aggregate demand and aggregate supply, national income, inflation, and unemployment. Other topics include international trade, economic growth, business cycles, and fiscal policy and monetary policy. A lot of these things you're not going to know yet, but if you've heard about them, that's great. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to expand on those. Okay. This course does fulfill the social and behavioral sciences foundation component. You just need to be able to read and write. So that's why we have integrated reading and writing basic skills prerequisite. We are going to be doing a little bit of math. Okay, so we're going to have, you are required to have the prerequisite for math. If you have any questions about the math, we have a fantastic tutoring center that will help you out throughout the semester. So if you're struggling with the math, let me know, and we'll definitely find somebody, if not me, to help you out with that. The next thing this is the most important thing, is that this is a college course. We will be following the college calendar. We will not be following the high school calendar. Okay, this course is open 24/7. So you know, if you're not in school for high school, you may still have to do something for this class. So I'm going to be pretty good on the due dates for the modules, so you'll be able to keep up to date with those things. But that is the main thing, is that we will not be following the high school calendar. We will be following the college calendar. Okay, always. So the best practice is to just look at the modules, look at the due dates, and follow those. Honestly, it's best practice just to do the assignments as early as possible. That way you're not trying to do everything on the last day. Okay. So who am I? Well, I'm Mr. McGeehee. It's pronounced McGeehee. I'm from New Braunfels, Texas, home of the Mighty Fighting Unicorns. That's the logo right there for the school district. I received my bachelor's of business administration and economics from University of Texas, San Antonio. I received my master's of arts in economics from the Boston University. I've been a tutor, a research assistant, a teacher. I'm a part-time, and some of my hobbies include being a baker and a barista. My purpose for being here is to educate and serve others. All right, so I absolutely love what I do. It's a big passion of mine, to be able to teach you. So if you have any questions that you're like really struggling with, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help you through these tough times. This course is going to be a little bit challenging, but it also doesn't have to be, because I'm going to help you out as much as I can. All right. Some of my hobbies do include traveling, camping, and coffee. I'm a big coffee geek. If you're interested in what that looks like, you know, I'd be happy to talk to you about it some other day. But those are my things. And that's who I am. And throughout the year, I'll get to know you a little bit more. You get to know me a little bit more. And that way, you know, we can, you know, help each other out. How do you contact me? Well, the best way to contact me is through email or through your Canvas inbox. That is my email there. It's going to be posted on the homepage as well. It's on the syllabus, or you can just do Canvas. That is the best way to reach me. I do have an office on campus. However, if you're not able to make it on Mondays and Wednesdays, I do have Tuesday and Thursday student hours via Zoom. So from 9 to 10, I'll be available, and from 10:30 to 12:30, I will be available. Okay. If you can't make those times, you know, we can try and set up an appointment. That way, you know, if you have any questions or if you're really struggling with something, we can definitely set something up. I really don't want you to struggle and think that you're by yourself, because you're never by yourself. I'm here to help you out. And, you know, there's the Student Advocacy Center. They help out a lot of people too. So, you know, there is help everywhere. You know, and I'm going to provide as much as I can to help you out through this. But if not me, somebody else has the capabilities to help you with whatever you got going on. Okay. And it doesn't Like, honestly, it doesn't matter what it is. If you are struggling with something, okay, you are struggling for a purpose, all right, and we're here to help you, and we are here to help you through it. All right. So with that being said, just contact me about anything. I would love to know you and your goals. All right. I like to hear about your goals and see how I can help you in any way I can. Maybe point you in the right direction, maybe give you advice on anything that I have. Hopefully will help you out, or at least point you in the right direction, or I could pass you over to someone who would have better advice. Okay. So these are the student learning outcomes. We don't have to read these things, but these are the 8 different things that you're going to be able to do by the end of the course. So these are everything that we're going to be doing is tied back to one of these student learning outcomes. All right. So what are some expectations for the course? Like I said earlier, this is a college course that is available 24/7. We do not have an in-person meeting time. This is fully online. So you do not have to sit down at 10 o'clock because you have class time. No, you can do this course at any time, inside, outside of class. All right. And that goes back to what I was saying about how we are following the college calendar. All right. Where this course is available all week long. You have the time to do the assignments and submit them. You have the time, you just need to find the time. Okay. The next thing you're going to follow the student handbook. Okay. And if you have any questions about what that is, let me know and I'll help you get there. Just want to make sure everybody's following the rules. Third thing is going to be respect for me and your fellow classmates. We will be having discussion boards, and we will be interacting with one another. So respect is number 1 for me and for everybody here. There's a 0 tolerance for bullying. So when we're having these discussions, you are right to have a disagreement with somebody and you can explain why you would disagree with their opinion. But no shaming or no derogatory terms or nothing that's going to put somebody down for their response to a question. All right. We're all about building people up, not putting them down. Okay. If I see that you are putting somebody down and bullying them, that will lead to a conversation with me. So it's just not tolerated. Arrive on time and ready to learn. So whenever you are going to be opening up this course to do your modules, all right, be ready to learn. Don't just open it up, just open it up. Actually, with intent, be ready to learn, watch the videos, take notes, be prepared to be successful. Okay. Complete assignments on time. The weekly modules, all right, those have due dates. So just look at the due date and try and plan out your week to where you can fit everything in to complete everything on time. You will lose points for late submissions. If you submit it late, like a minute late, all right, so if you submitted it at Monday at midnight, okay, that's considered late on some modules. So that you will lose 30% on the submission. Anything after 48 hours after the due date, you will not be able to submit your answers. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. It goes very important with opening up the module, making your plan, okay, and submitting everything on time. Okay. The next thing is that you will be interacting on discussion boards. There will be a question that you have to answer. Maybe you have to do some research on an article. There's going to be certain things that you have to do. And then you're going to have to respond to another student. So they're going to do the same thing that you're doing, okay, where they respond to a question. And then you are going to look at what they wrote. Maybe you agree with them, maybe you don't, right? Or maybe you are trying to guide them to maybe, hey, maybe you misunderstood this assignment and here's why. The most important thing about the response to other students is giving the why. So I agree because, I disagree because, all right? That's the most important part, all right, when we're trying to interact with other students. The next thing is you're going to be expected to read the textbook and watch the lecture videos. Okay, so it's expected to do both of these things because I'm going to cover something the textbook doesn't do, and the textbook is going to say something that I don't. All right, so that way they are complementary, basically it is best to do both of them. All right, that is the best way to learn in this course is by doing both of these things. All right. Chat GPT and other AI software will not be allowed on any assignments, discussions, quizzes, exams, or the common assignment. All of these are not allowed. Okay. I will be using Turnitin and other comparison tools to evaluate the use of AI. Any submission that I determine to be written with AI will lead to a conversation with me and an alternative assignment. So, you know, just don't do it. All right, as respect for you, I will not be using any AI software to write my lectures or my lesson plans. Okay, everything that you see from me is coming from me and not from AI. Okay, that's a respect for you, to where, you know, I'm asking you not to do something and you can expect me not to do it either. So, like I said, it's just not allowed. I really want to see how you think. All right. I don't want you to put something that AI wrote. I really want to see what you come up with. Okay. I will not be engaging in any conversation with parents. All right. I only engage conversation with enrolled students. So any conversation about your grades, about the course, anything, it has to be between me and you. Okay. Any parent that tries to contact me, I will let them know that I will not be in conversation with the parent, only in conversation with the student. Okay. Now let's look at the grading policy real quick. So there are a total of 16 modules. So this is a 16-week course. There's going to be 16 modules. The last module is the final exam. So they are going to be available the Saturday before, and then they're due that next Sunday. So for example, module 2 is going to open on the 2nd of September, but it's not due until the 10th of September. All right. You're going to have homework assignments, which are 10% of the grade, module discussions, interactive assignments, which are 20%, quizzes, which are 15%. You're going to have 4 exams. Those are 25% for the total. You're going to have a common assignment, which is 10%, and then a final exam, which is 10% as well. On the homeworks, modules, interactive assignments, and the quizzes. At the end of the year, I will look at all of your homeworks and all of your discussions and all of the quizzes and interactive assignments. I will look at all of them, and I will drop the lowest score from the homeworks and the discussions and the assignments and the quizzes. All right. The lowest quiz grade will be dropped. The lowest homework assignment will be dropped. All right. Then I will calculate your final grade. So just so you know, if you missed assignment and it counted as a 0, okay, that will be dropped at the end of the year. Okay. But if you miss 2 assignments and you have 2 zeros, I'm only going to drop 1. All right. So the textbook is an open textbook, it's an open education resource. So basically it's free for you to use. All right. So it's available here. We're going to be using this textbook for the entire year. I will be providing some other supplement textbooks throughout the year, just in case you want to get some extra reading in, maybe some different perspectives. But this is the main textbook that we're going to be using. The pages are integrated into the modules. So that's the one we're going to be using. Any email or Canvas message that you send me, I will respond to you within 24 hours during the week. This could be up to 48 hours on the weekend, but the main thing is that I will get back to you. Any assignment that I'm grading, I will have back to you within 1 week. On larger assignments, this could be 2 weeks, but I'll let you know on when these will happen. Like I said earlier about the textbook reading and the lecture videos, those are complimentary. Make sure you are watching both of those and reading those. And then the last thing is the tutoring center or brain fuse. All right. So if you're struggling with somebody, there is someone to help you. Okay. Brain fuse is a button on Brain fuse, and the tutoring center are a button on the Canvas. So go over there, click it, and there's someone there to help you. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know and I'm happy to walk it through with you. The next thing we're going to do is the introduce yourself discussion board. So let's use this as a way for me to get to know you and for you to get to know me a little bit and some other classmates as well. The main thing for me is I just want to see who you are, right? And kind of just some other questions about yourself. And then after that, after you do the discussion board, it's time to do a little introduction quiz. So this is a short quiz. It's just some simple questions about the syllabus, expectations, grading, textbook information. So just complete that quiz. All right. Just so you understand how everything's going to be going. And then finally, if you have any questions just throughout the year, and it could be anything, use the Q&A community board. If you have an answer to a question that someone posted, reply to them. Okay. I'm going to try and answer those questions too. All right. And the reason I like to use the Q&A community is because if you know the answer, right, you were going to have to kind of teach it in a way so they can understand it too. And I always believe that the best way to learn is to teach. All right. And once you start doing that, once you start trying to explain a topic to somebody, you'll understand what I mean. Okay. So that's all about me, and that's all about this course. So go ahead and complete the introduction discussion board and the introduction quiz, and then I'll see you in module 1. All right. Thank you.